Between 40 to 90% of people who wear contact lenses are guilty of unhealthy habits that could set them up for complications. What's more, wearing those decorative non-prescription contacts that are so popular could put your eye health at risk. Here with some do's and don'ts of contact lens hygiene and safety are Dr. Samuel Pierce, President of the American Optometric Association, and Dr. Jennifer Cope at the CDC. Dr. Pierce, what are some of the health issues from improper care of using non-prescription contact lenses?
Thanks, Debbie. Anytime you wear contact lenses that are acquired without a prescription, particularly decorative contact lenses, you put yourself at great risk of harm to the eye. You can get a tear in the outer surface of the eye, a corneal abrasion, which can then become infected to the point of causing severe loss of vision. But in general, anytime you wear contact lenses and you experience pain, discomfort, redness, blurred vision, you should immediately take out your contact lenses and go see your doctor of optometry to make sure everything's okay.
Doctor, what are the latest problems surrounding the decorative contacts?
Well, the FDA and the FTC regulate contact lenses, and recently the FTC sent a warning out concerning illegally obtained contact lenses, including decorative contact lenses. We know from a survey that the American Optometric Association did in 2015 that 16% of all Americans have worn decorative contact lenses at some point. Of those, about a quarter receive those without being properly fitted from their eye doctor. That's a great concern because of the risk of eye infection that can result in loss of vision.
Doctor, what do you want people to know the next time that they buy contacts?
Well, the safest place to get your contact lenses is directly from your eye doctor. That way you know that your contact lenses have been fitted to your eye and that your eye is healthy enough to wear contact lenses and you have the most recent prescription. When you obtain your contact lenses from illegal vendors and other sources, you run the risk of generic substitutions being made. And by the way, there is no generic substitution for contact lenses. They're a medical device regulated by the FDA, and so you should always make sure your prescription is filled accurately.
Thank you. Dr. Cope, the CDC released a report documenting several people who suffered from contact lens-related eye infections. Can you tell us about these findings?
Sure. So our report describes 6 cases of contact lens-related eye infections in patients who reported sleeping prior to developing the infection. And these cases demonstrate some of the severe outcomes that occur from these type of infections. For example, we describe a case of a 59-year-old man who went on a hunting trip and slept in his lenses while on that trip and developed an infection as a result. And in fact, his infection was so severe that he had a perforation of his cornea that required urgent surgery to repair and save the eye. Fortunately, he did recover his vision, but it did require medical intervention to do that. Another example was an 18-year-old man who wore decorative contact lenses, and he also slept in those lenses and developed an infection. He required antibiotic eye drops that he had to administer hourly for weeks to clear up that infection. He also did recover his vision, but was left with a scar as a result.
Dr. Cope, what are common mistakes people make when wearing their contact lenses?
So there's an estimated 45 million people in the U.S. that do wear contact lenses, and most of them do so without having any major complications. But of those same contact lens wearers, over 90% report doing some sort of unhealthy habit or behavior that might put them at risk for a contact lens-related eye infection. One of the most commonly reported behaviors is sleeping in lenses, and this is also one of the most risky things you can do in your contact lenses. And this means something from simply just falling asleep and taking a nap to people who sleep in their lenses on multiple occasions. There are lenses called extended wear lenses that are approved for sleeping. And regardless of how you sleep in your lenses, this is a risk factor for contact lens-related eye infections. And so if you're someone who's considering wearing the type of lenses that you sleep in, we would recommend that you have a discussion with your eye doctor about the risks and benefits of those type of lenses and whether that's something that fits your lifestyle. And for all others who are wearing any lens that's not approved, avoid sleeping in your contact lenses.
Dr. Cope, where can we go for more information?
Visit cdc.gov/contact lenses for more information.
I'd like to thank you both for taking the time today to talk with us. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Sure.